Hey guys, what's up? Zach here. Today we are here with a brand new season of F1 Championship Edition. Now, we had a couple of offers and trials through over the winter period of the game. We had an offer from Toyota for a development role, which I didn't particularly want. It would have been nice to obviously get into a Toyota for a race, but I didn't really want to be the development driver. It just wouldn't make a good series. And also we had a test for Ferrari, which we missed out on by only a couple of tenths of a second, which was frustrating. We'd have probably only got a test drive role there, but that could have been a bit, I might have taken that if we got the test drive role from Ferrari, because that would have been really good. But the only team that actually offered me a race contract was these guys, Super Aguri. So even though I sort of said they weren't very good in the last race of the season last year, this is who we're with for this season, or at least the majority of it. I'm not too sure where we're going to end up, who knows, but let's try something here. Let's hope we can have a good season. Let's hope it's better than last one. We only had, was it 2 points to our name last season? 2 8th place finishes, if I remember correctly. 1 in Australia, 1 in Malaysia. But let's try and do something good this season. Hopefully no stupid accidents like last season, where we've been crashing into people and stuff like that. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's really hope that doesn't happen, and let's try and pull home a good season. And hopefully after this season we can possibly, this is the junior, I suppose it is technically the junior team in a way to the main Honda team, so who knows, we could maybe get an offer from them. And but yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be a good season, better than last. If you want to leave some support on the video, that would be much appreciated. That'd be really great actually. But we declined Super Aguri a season ago, to race for them, but now we're taking up their role. And there was an offer from Toro Rosso, but honestly, in my opinion, it was worth risking it. And at the end of the day, they just lost interest. But it was worth risking it, in my opinion, to get those roles from Toyota and that test session from Ferrari. I think it was worth it. Now we through? Actually, we might be through here, and actually we're not going to get another lap in, so there's no point trying to go around for another time. And looks like we're getting through. Great start for Super Aguri. E-Day, pretty much all I've been told to do is beat E-Day, so it's generally not that hard. Let's roll. Don't think we're going to get into the top 10 personally, unless we get a really amazing lap time in, but the car just doesn't have the grip. But what I was surprised about when I was test driving that Ferrari, how much grip it has is absolutely amazing, and I'm in awe of how much grip it had. But back to reality, this is one of the back end teams, and it's one of the few teams that actually gave me an offer, so that's what I'm going to have to I'm going to have to stick with for a year. But I'm going to do my best for Super Aguri. Some of the tracks we could see ourselves fighting for points, maybe even here in Bahrain, but it's just got no downforce through parts of this track, which is unfortunate, but it's the way he rolls. The way he rolls, the way it rolls in Formula 1 sometimes. You don't get given a great contract like, someone like Nico Hulkenberg in real life. He has amazing talent, but he's just never been picked up by a good team. And I haven't really shown amazing talent in this game, really, but I think I have shown that I got a bit of speed, and maybe someone like a Toyota or a BMW Samba maybe could pick, maybe I feel should have picked me up. But then at the end of the day, I was beat by my teammate last year, so really, why would you pick me over him? So it's understandable, but it does mean that Sato is out of a seat this year. And for some reason I replaced him, not E-Day. I don't understand really, but you'd thought if they were going for the max amount of points they'd put me and Sato in the car, but it looks like E-Day is there. One of the favourites. Maybe he is literally the pay driver. I think that might be a sponsor on the front. I don't know how to even say it, to be honest. The little grey thing. Up to the top finish line, let's see what time we get. And we go 5th. Nice stuff there, in my opinion, to finally show we have a bit of pace in the car. 5th place, look at that. Last sector's great. It's the middle sector. Middle sector is where we are losing the time. Look at that Button. Button is super fast in sector 3 there. And only a tiny bit off Massa. So let's end that session there. We're into the top 10. Wow, did not expect that. Advance, advance, advance. Right, hands are sweating a little bit again. I don't know why it is, just hands are sweating. So a bit more fuel here, so that will mean that I think it's more fuel. That's why the Q3 runs normally a bit slower. Through turn 1, good stuff. Just keeping it on the road is going to be a big thing throughout this lap. And let's hope we can bring this car home to a solid finish this race. But obviously before that we've got quali a little bit offline through there, using that outside curbing. I really love Bahrain. It is just a great track, and I am really happy that they are using this layout as well in modern day Formula 1, because obviously they went back to a different layout for a little bit, and I just didn't enjoy that one. But this is a great layout. Glad they still run it in this format, and you know, glad they actually still come here, because it's a great track. But unfortunately there was some sort of unrest in Bahrain at a certain point, which meant that we couldn't go there for a Grand Prix. I think that was 2011 if I remember correctly, and 2012 was you know, we saw some of the unsettledness. I think that's the right word, probably not, but we saw a little bit of it. I think some Force India mechanics were actually hurt in 2012, but I don't know, it's not my business to get into that. We're here to talk about Formula 1 and to see where we can put this car on the grid. Don't think we're gonna have enough time to get another lap in. No, we're not. So this is gonna be it. What's the time? Just sprinted up to the start finish line here. We haven't got the straight line speed, and we put in a time 1.5 seconds off Alonso, but not too bad. Happy with that. P6, obviously you should be happy with that. So wow, this is going to be crazy stuff now about where Schumacher's 11th. That's going to be someone coming through the field surely. And Liuzzi, great result from him. Alright, let's race. Whew. This is going to be a tricky one. Whoever foresaw Super Aguri starting P6, I don't know, but if we were, think about this, if we were given a bit better machinery, where could we be right now? Decent start. Barrichello looks like he's going to be jumped up to turn 1 as we're running side by side. We're going to go a bit deeper on the brakes, but obviously not. Sort of cut that turn there, but I just wanted to avoid an accident, and luckily we did. And that's P5. Honestly, I should have given probably like a 2-second penalty there for cutting it, but I'm not gonna complain that it didn't. Obviously, let's just get this race. Let's get this race done. Let's do our best to fight our way through the field here. It's this part of the track with AI go really slowly, and it's no auto spin. That's not really very useful right now. Well, I suppose it is useful. Got the car spun around. Damn it. Such a good start. Was it up to P5? And then that went and happened. Can I get past my old team here? Straight line speed. Obviously they got the rev limited V10s, so their Torso is generally quite good in a straight line. Villeneuve. Wow, I don't even know why he was still racing in 2006, to be perfectly honest. Villeneuve obviously a world champion in his own right, but 2006 was not his year. He was pretty terrible, to put it bluntly. I want to get down the inside obviously, but probably not the place to be doing it. We've got a great run off the turn though. Liuzzi slow, and we've got the position, but that rev limited V10 is going to come into effect right now, and you can see he nearly destroyed my rear tyre there. Yellow flags out. That's a McLaren off the track, but he rejoins. That was Montoya. Montoya had an accident in the last race of last year. Rosberg was extremely slow through there. Throw it down the inside. Up to P10, this is what we wanted. And then this rival team, Panasonic Toyota, we had that offer from, and weren't best pleased that I didn't accept it. Get past Rosberg, or keep the position from Rosberg there. Feel like I'm driving better than last season, just that one spin, not what I wanted. Wow, he was extremely slow through there, and we'll get past him and up to P9. Good stuff. Now the fight down to Trulli commences. Bit of contact there as Schumacher sort of dived himself in. Now Michael Schumacher's in the pit lane. He jumped up his way up the order a bit after his bad start position. I should really stop looking behind, because the mirrors can show where everyone is. So yeah, I should stop looking in the mirrors and stop doing that and looking in my mirrors. It's going to be much more beneficial. Got the car slowed down. There's a car blown up. Think that was a Toyota. Think it must have been Schumacher, because Trulli is in front. So it looks like Ralf Schumacher has retired from the race. Wow, this is a lot of pressure on me right now with this car, and we're doing so well up the order. Maybe someone else is retired up there behind as well. I'm not too sure. There's a red dot on the mini-map. Maybe that's E-Day. I need to remember which is which dot is what on the mini-map. So P7, Trulli, and P6 is car in front. Great run through there. Going to get the slipstream as well. Can't remember, but I think this is where Toyota got their first pole position. I think in 2009. So we're pitting in this lap. We'll get over to the... There we go. Sorry, just a bit concentrated there. Whew. Damn it, he slowed me up a little bit there. So let's remember what's what.
Seven places. Kimi Raikkonen fifth. He slipped down from fourth. You're sixth. Seventh is Buck. And Fisichella
8.2 time. Pretty good. And we've jumped him. We have jumped Jarno Trulli. That's very true. We're going to have less traction. And that was a very good pit stop. One of the best I've ever had. And that's put me up to P11, and I think this is going to be, when all the pit stops play out, this is going to be a single point in my hands. And maybe, oh well, sorry, I thought that was Ralf Schumacher in front of Michael there, but it's actually not. That is Jenson Button. It's a very similar liveried car, obviously, to the Toyota, with the red and white, and obviously this car looks a bit like it as well. Now, coming up to back of Michael Schumacher here, in Super Aguri. So that'd be something if we get past him. Obviously he was down the order after qualifying, so obviously it wouldn't be amazing to see me in front of him, because he had such a poor qualifying, and maybe there's something wrong with the car. And there is a retirement just around this corner. I think it's a BMW Sauber. We've run extremely wide. Just get it back on the track before that Panasonic Toyota puts his car down the inside. And I really am actually quite liking the way that this car drives. It's feeling good. The downforce isn't there, the straight line speed isn't there, but overall it's actually quite a pleasant driving experience. And I just love the Bahrain track. It means you can push all the push all the time, and you know how the car is doing, and it's just a perfect track in my opinion. One of the best modern day tracks that they've made. Two laps. Massa, after becoming champion last year, is looking to grab another win, but it looks like a Renault is right up behind him and could be stealing the position very easily there. Super Aguri is going very well. Very, very well. Don't want to touch that curb. That could be a race loser there. Think where we could have been if we didn't have that spin. That's, you know, what I'm thinking about right now. If we'd spun out, hadn't spun out, sorry, we could be even further up the order. A bit too deep into there, so, you know, maybe we could be we could probably still be about 5th position here, because our pit stop was very good, and you know, I've no problems with how our pace was. So honestly, we could have been P5 right now, which would have been quite something for the Super Aguri. I'm always going to say Scuderia Toro Rosso. I'm sure probably going to let it slip a couple of times by accident, just because obviously they start with the same thing, same letter. But wow, this has been an absolutely crazy race. I feel happy in a way that we really, you know, had a terrible last season, and looking at this one could be quite a bit better. 2.3 seconds to Michael as he puts his car down the inside of Button, but didn't make it stick. They're running side by side by the looks of it. There might be a bit of contact. Looks like they're really going hammer and tongs up in front here. Michael and Jensen very, very close to each other, and hopefully they don't make contact, but if they do, it might mean extra time for us, so who knows what's going to happen with that. So we're not that far away from P7. The car's really been great. I don't know where Ide is. I don't even know whether he's still running, but wow, this has been a great race from a little Super Aguri team. It looks like Ide is running last, if I remember the dot colours right, but still, that's going to be 19th, I think. So, you know, last minute call up from Super Aguri to drive for their team, and looks like we're going to bring home a very, very, very valuable point for them here today in Bahrain, as Massa wins the race. And let's bring around the final corner. Super Aguri are going to love this. Up to the start finish line, and it's P8 for Super Aguri. I was about to say P1, but it's P8 for Super Aguri. And there's my old team, Toro Rosso, who won't be scoring any points here today. And I think mostly my points could come down to Montoya's accident. That was one of them, and also a retirement in front. But wow, what a crazy, crazy race. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you all soon. We're 8th in the driver standings and 5th in the constructors, ahead of the team I could have got a test drive role with. But then again, why would I want to do that? Anyway, see you next episode. It's been Alex Mad here. Goodbye.